All right, guys, now that we finally got this guy in the shop, it's probably about time we do a little work on her, huh? So on this episode of Pugliese Speed Shop, let's see if we get this guy to run. All right, guys, so back down the shop. Took a couple days off. Was feeling under the weather, so you might notice my voice. I sound like I'm from Jersey now or something, and forget about it. We can't have that. But, hey, the show must go on. So, let's see if we get this truck running, right? So I got behind me, I got a bunch of stuff here, right? So check it out. I got all sorts of tune-up stuff, specifically for that truck. So I don't want to just take it and throw it on there because, I mean, like, yeah, if we change everything, it should definitely run, right? I mean, I got a small block in the bike shop, too. If we throw that in, it should probably run. So that's not the point of this. You know, we want to see, you know, how these things hold up, right? You know, it's the science, right? So I wanted to see if well, I know it's not going to just run because we already tried that. You guys saw the video. When me and the kid and Megan were out here right after I got the truck and we tried to get it going. And it cranked, which was like way better than I thought. And if you've seen the video, I had a little can of, a little breath of life there. And sprayed that in there. Didn't really do anything. So thinking it didn't get any spark. So this was 2 years ago, but if I remember correctly, I went to open the distributor cap and it wouldn't open. And I pried on it, and I broke it. And I think that's where we quit. So we'll get this thing open back up, and we'll see if that's all true. I haven't looked at anything. Other than pulling parts off it for Ian's truck, which he pointed out, yeah, it's not complete. It's missing a hose clamp, right, he said. But, so what's what we're going to do? We got the battery on the charger over here. We might have stolen that out of the olds, but that's fine. And, yeah, we'll go from there. So we got all the parts here to see what if we do need something. Like I said, we're going to see what we can do without doing anything, without changing as little as possible. Just to show you guys how resilient these old straight sixes really are. Like I said, it's been 2 years, right? But pretty sure, yep, left the key sitting there. I'm lucky nobody drove off with this thing, huh? And let's see what we're looking like under the hood. Open this little guy up here. And here we go. So here's the distributor. And yeah, it's not even on there. So, yeah, that's where it broke. If I remember correctly, it's a nice little, it's all tied up. That's how you want to keep your wires. It's tying around your heater hoses. I guess it worked, right? If I remember correctly, it's the screw didn't want to come off, and I pried a little bit, and well, then that happened. So, what I think we're going to do, clean it up a little bit, stick the battery in here, make sure we're where we were 2 years ago, and then we go from there. So for a split second, it dawned on me, let me try and do this the right way. You guys all know, just putting a battery on it, hitting the key isn't the right way because you can damage all sorts of other stuff in here, right? I mean, as if sitting in it forever and being somebody's lawn ornament for Christmas decorations didn't do enough damage. But, be that as it may, I said, you know what, let's act like I don't know nothing about this truck. Because quite honestly, guys, other than that, I don't know, 13-second video, I don't know nothing about this truck. So let's grab on this fan and see if we can spin this thing, right? And, well, it's just slipping. See, the belt might not be in the best of shape all the way through here. Yeah. And guys, guess one thing that is not in any of those boxes. If you said fan belt, you guessed right. So I guess I'll try and put a ratchet on the bottom. See if we can spin the crank that way. Trying to be somewhat legit here, guys. Somewhat legit. I promise you guys, I'm trying, all right? But she already don't want me to do it because, see if I can get you down in there. Just look out of the way. Can you see what's not on the front of that thing? There ain't no bolt on the front of that crank pulley. So there goes that idea. Yo, I tried. I did. Like, I even got the tools out. See? I wouldn't lie to you. Is that right? So now we're back to, hey, we're going to put a battery on this thing and see what happens. All right, guys. Got the battery fresh off the charger. Hooked up over here. Nothing smoking, so that's good. The distributor cap, we got disconnected. It ain't like it's going to pop off, but it's also broken, so I didn't want it interfering with nothing there. And just, I don't have any idea about this fuel tank. But you see the fuel pump is right there, yeah. Nothing's connected to it, so we're not going to suck any nastiness up into the nasty carburetor. So let's see what we got. On. Nothing trying to blow up. All right. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Whole bunch of nothing. All right. So it looks like we even got power there and nothing. All right. This is here, going over to. So we're in worse shape than we were 2 years ago. All right. Good to know. Let's try again here. All right, well, we're gonna mess with some wiring. See what we can find out, and then we'll be back. All right, so I know somewhere in this region here, I have one of those switches. What's old Morrissey calling the loser switch or whatever? Yeah. Cause I'm down here alone. Where's the kid at? I can't complain. He's actually picking my truck up from the shop, but we got this guy. So let's see what we can find out. All right, so clearly the starter works. The motor is free because it's spinning. The distributor is spinning around there, the button and all that on the rotor. So, all right. For the record, this was the key for my gray 65 for about 3 months, so I finally fixed my starter. So, put the key there. And, all right, we're going to, I guess we'll see if we can throw some fuel in it and get it to start. Looks like the kid made it back. Like I said, Megan went to go pick my truck up from the shop because, about a month ago, a deer ran in front of it and kind of did some stuff over there. Kind of had the kid throw a picture up of it, but they knocked it out of the park again. Huh. All right, I've never had a vehicle in the body shop, and this thing twice now in like, what, 6 months? But two guys down here in Southern Maryland do a good job. All right, so I just swung to the house. Thanked the wife and kid for picking up the truck for me. Checked it out because, well, you know. And super happy with their work. Like I said, if you're in the area and you have the unfortunate luck of needing a body shop, two guys is the place to go. There's more than two guys working there, but you get it. Then I came back down here and realized the whole reason we weren't where we were 2 years ago, my fault. Show you what's up. So there's this little wire right here, right? This little red guy here. It was here, and well, see, it didn't reach, right? So I cut it, and that's the one that goes to the switch. So clearly it's repaired, and we're back where we were. Show you what I'm talking about. All right, turn the key to on. We got a gen light. Look at that guy. All right, so we're back where we were 2 years ago, and further along than we were 2 minutes ago. All right, so what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna kind of hodgepodge that cap back on, and see if we can get this thing to light off a little bit. All right, cleaned up the points a little bit, put the ragged old cap back on there with the one screw that was left, because, well, this is what the other one looks like. Put a number on that guy, huh? Let's shoot a little breath of life down the old yap there and see what happens. Guess I'll hook up the battery too. Probably help out. Okay. Nothing. Guess I'll probably check for spark now. We were hoping. All right, so decided to stop being lazy and actually look for spark, and guess what was not there? Spark. So I said, you know what? I pulled the old points out, and I said, oh, I got brand new points right here. Let's just throw those in because you know they were corroded, right? As luck would have it, the new ones broken. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. So, this guy, right? See it moving? Yeah. Just, it was never pressed in. So, that's what we're working with. And this, I bought the good stuff. AC Delco, or, you know, well, maybe before they were AC Delco. This looks like some new old stock stuff, huh? Either way, no good. So, I had the old ones out. I tried like with some sandpaper and doing a little screwdriver flick and stuff. None of that was working. Pulled it out and motto, and they were terrible, right? So, broke out the new files. Got them. You know, there's so much corrosion that came off of these. It was unbelievable. And seemed to be working now. So, guess we'll keep moving on. But I'll show you what I'm talking about first. All right, so finally got tired of messing with the screwdriver. Hooked up my switch and check it out. Hopefully you can see that. All right, so we got the charger hooked up over there to keep it, you know, charged. A little go-go juice. Our belt seemed to give up the struggle, so we kind of, you know, we're just going to phone that in right now. And let's see what's up. Well, we'll let the battery charge up for a little longer because that didn't go well. All right. All right. All right, guys. Well, we got her to fire off, right? Super stoked. I mean, it's an old stove bolt, right? I mean, we figured it was going to go, but, you know, you don't know what you don't know, right? So, sounded like an old sewing machine. That's pretty much what they're known for as well. However, right as it was firing off and I was happy about it, I got to thinking, in my whole quest for trying to do things right, which none of it was done right, can anybody tell me what I completely forgot to do? And I don't know if I did it 2 years ago either. Any ideas? Let me show you. I'll give you a hint, guys. You ready? It's got a little something to do with this little guy right there. Yeah. I never checked the oil. I mean, even though all day I was like, don't forget to check the oil, Chaz. Don't forget to check the oil. Never checked the oil. Obviously, not good. But we'll let the battery charge up again because, you know, it needs it. While we're doing that, we'll check the oil. Hopefully it's got some. And we'll be able to see if we get this thing going again. Well, she's got some oil on her, so that's good. Pretty black, but... Yeah. I should put a light under here. Oh yeah, not bad at all. All right. Well, that was lucky. Jackass! Maybe I should turn the key on. That's a solid plan. Maybe now we'll go. We shall see. All right. Let that go out. Oh, she's a little hot over here. We're going to give her a minute. I'll do it again. Oh, hey, go out. All right, we're gonna stop this now. And hold. All right, guys, clearly I'm new to this whole will it run thing, and I should have put a camera back here because we clearly blew out a whole bunch of crap, I guess, rust and whatnot from the exhaust. So we missed it. It clearly went all the way. All right, but yeah, I guess we know for next time. Well, there you go, guys. This thing went from being somebody's Christmas decoration to running just by cleaning up a set of points, dump a little go-go juice on the carb. Didn't do nothing else. Now, did it run well? No. It didn't idle. It backfired. Got it. But it ran. And that's all I want to do this episode. I don't want to do anything else but make sure it runs. And it does. So now that we got that, we got a whole bench full of parts over here to make it run well. Plugs, wires, cap, rotor, broken points, condenser, coil, the whole shooting match, right? But that's not going to happen on this episode for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's about 1,000 degrees down here. I'm like sweating, and there's a big storm coming through like any minute now. So we're going to get up to the house before that happens. Number two, pretty sure this battery is, I killed it all the way. I had it on the boost thing trying to get in. Probably a bad call. So that didn't work out well. And C, this thing's already late. So I'm going to give the kid the video and have him, edit it, throw it up there so you guys can check it out. And 4? I don't know where we're at now. But it's Friday night, which means BW's Live's coming on. And I missed the last couple. I got to see what the fellas are doing. So, I got to make sure I make that one. Speaking of... nothing. I have no segue. Just want to let you guys know. We were covered the whole time. Megan got me a new fire extinguisher not too long ago, so don't worry about those little fireballs. We were covered the whole time, So, nothing to worry about there. But that's it, guys. She runs. She will run better. But you got to check out the upcoming episodes if you want to see all that. So make sure you're subscribed, ring the bell, like the videos, tell a friend, all the things that, we say all the time, right? Most importantly, guys, thanks for watching.